reaches twilight, echoes boom. Sons of war bear hopes flag high, march through fire, never shy. Battle drums pound in our hearts, charge into fray, leave fear apart. Bullets rain, yet we stand strong. For honor, glory, fight till dawn. A battlefield where legends birth, never back down, never earth. Blood stains ground, but we won't yield. Against odds, rise, claim our field. Wind blows, fierce through silent night. Grip weapons tight, face comments wide. Our destinies stand as one, in endless battle shine like sun. Warriors of the sacred land, fight last breath across the sand. Battle rages will never yield. March to light, spirit seal. Chaos world, we carve our name on history's walls through fame's flame. Wind blows, tears through silent night. Grip weapons tight, face come and fight. Our destinies stand as one, in endless battle shine like sun. Warriors of the sacred land, fight last breath across the sand. Wind blows, fierce through silent night. Grip weapons tight, face come and fight. Our destinies stand as one, in endless battle shine like sun. Warriors of the sacred land, fight last breath across the sand.
I may or may not have changed the programming in DCS to put my own branding in it for my loading screens and splash screens. Because why not? I'm a damn good advertisement for Eagle Dynamics. They should be paying me. They should be giving me modules. Yeah, we watched the, you know, the video on stream. It looked nice, I mean, for the split second that we saw it, but I trust it's going to be perfect because it's heat blur, and they're getting the licensing from the people that actually make the Rafale in real life. So, I mean, it's like, it's going to be a full-on, fully sponsored and licensed module. So it's going to be exactly the way it should be. Oh my god, I gotta remember my stuff for the jug. There's a lot. Alright, intercooler, and this is the oil cooler, okay. Cowl flaps. Brakes. Water injection button. Why does it sound so quiet? Can't hear the engine. Okay. Just a little bit of flaps. All right, take off. All right, that should be good. All right, let's do this. It's been a minute since I've tried this, so I'm probably going to screw this up. but we'll see. Alright, close the cowling. Alright, looks like the cowling is shut. Yep, cowling is shut. Temperatures are good. Bring the flaps all the way up. Alright, we be flying. And the boost is latched. Hello, Jevons. How are you doing? We're gonna have to close that a little bit. It is always a nice day for flying, in my opinion. Alright, where the hell are we? We are climbing. Okay. Need more altitude. And over there somewhere is a fuck-a-wolf. I'm just off to dogfight. This is just a warm-up flight. Stream just started, so I took my medicine, and I'll do a warm-up in a plane, and then a warm-up in a helicopter, and then we'll move on to what we're going to do tonight. And I haven't been flying warbirds lately, so I just figured I'd jump into a warbird for my warm-up for the next few nights to reacquaint. God, that turbo is amazing. Pulling 55 manifold pressure on this steep of a climb and gaining speed. Jug is a beast. It's just so heavy. You'll get it, Trax. One of the bad parts about the Chinook is the pre-briefing in the flight plans is off. So if you pre-make the waypoints on a server, when you spawn the Chinook in, it's going to be a little off. Like some names will be gone and stuff will be in the wrong order. So sometimes you just have to make your own. Just get comfortable with pumping direct GPS coordinates off of the map into your flight plan to get quick waypoints on the fly.
Be careful what you shoot at. Most things in here don't react too well to bullets.
Like me, I don't react well to bullets. You gotta love a Russian guy with a Scottish accent. Well, at least I'm sitting inside of his turn, but my deflection's off. I can't keep up with these climbs, though. I need to hit him right now. Yeah. I can't keep up with that climb. I'm too heavy. Alright, where'd he go? There he is. Got him. Nicked him. Got him. Alright, we're gonna have to hit the boost. It's gonna be hard to get any boost out of it this low altitude, though. We're gonna have to build up some energy and stay in lag. There we go, we got a little boost built up. Wonder where I nicked him. Must have been just a little wing clip. Doesn't look like it hurt his performance. $220 miles an hour. He's gonna have to pull up. This is my chance to hit him. Yeah, reverse it. Now he's going straight up. Nope, nope, come on, come on, come on. Shit, I can't hold it. I'm just too heavy. He can just keep climbing over my nose. I just gotta hit him. Oh, he pulled too hard. Did you see that? He buffeted really hard. That's high aspect. Come on, flatten out for me. Nicked him. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh yeah, he felt that. He's got more speed. He's just gonna try to get away from me. He was trying to force an overshoot. Right across the fuselage. Come on, give me a good hit. Oh, we got him. Come on, come on, come on, we got him. Ah! Well, I pulled out of that one. Yeah, well, he can climb and accelerate way better than me. So, and he's better at a low altitude than I am. Actually, he's a mainly a boom and zoomer, but I'm a big fat jug. Oh, come on. He's got me outmatched in this department, but because I'm staying in the control zone, there's not a whole lot he can do besides try to use his ability to accelerate and gain altitude. He's trying. Just stuck on him like a tick. But it's really hard to maneuver this thing to get a good shot off. Especially when it takes everything just to keep it. There we go. That was a good hit. That should have been a good hit. I'm having to kick the rudder, all kinds of shit just to try to control this thing. But I mean, the Jug is more of a interceptor, high altitude, and a bomber. Dark dogfighting an Antoine ain't the best idea in the world, but it's good practice. I mean, he hadn't gotten around me and killed me yet, and I haven't dumped it. Oh, those shots are just going right over him. Those went right through him. Those, oh, that hit him. I was gonna say, these shots seem to like they're going right through him. Shit, where'd he go? I lost him. Shit. Man, I wonder if he climbed up. I lost him in the ground clutter. I saw him for a second. Oh shit, no. Hey, they went my tail. That was crazy. I don't know how many times I hit that fucking guy, but it was a lot. Yeah, see, the Focke-Wulf 190 is it's gonna outperform the Jug. Oh, come on. Come on. Look at that. There's no way. That's redonkulous. Thing looks like Swiss cheese. I'm surprised his wing didn't break off when he pulled all those G's. Oh, where's my... Nope, wrong one. All right. Oh, that's too much. All right, let me get my trim set. Alright, and let me take my medicine, because I kind of forgot. Alright, let's go kill this sucker. Okay. Brakes off. Gear coming up. Okay, we be flying. It's gonna take us a few minutes to get up altitude before we go mess with that guy again. But now we've got a much better turn, and we can actually follow him when he tries to accelerate vertically. Still not as much as he can, but enough. But we weigh like half as much as that jug did. The engine and the turbo on that jug is huge. Plus it's got 8 guns. It's just a lot of weight. Oh, speak of the devil. Let's cool it off for a second before we get into this. Okay. Now we're right where we want to be. Okay. That thing should have... That thing has got us so much damage. I don't know how it kept accelerating and maneuvering as hard as it was. Gotta neutralize some of that side slip before we get into this. Oh god, there's a bunch of enemies right down there too. If I get down low, I'm gonna get shot at. He's using this place for cover, look at that. Where the hell did he go? I'm looking for movement, but I'm not seeing him. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, he went down. He went down. He friggin' went down. You know why he went down? Because he was full of holes. That's insane. It took him that long to finally wreck it out. After all that damage. Well, that was lame. I see him. I better see him. He's a friggin' bomber. He's got a ball turret, I think, and I think he's got a turret on top and the bottom, right? Gotta be careful. See if we can hit his engine. Oh, nice. Oh shit. Well, you can tell I'm rusty with the old Warbirds. Oh, this thing's gonna give out. Is there an airfield I can land at anywhere? No, not really. I don't know, it's not doing too bad. Oh, never mind. No, it's gonna, the engine's gonna seize. I wonder if I can get all the way back to Big Hill before we seize up. Maybe?
Flawless victory.
Yeah, I don't know whose victory. It wasn't mine. I knew it had turrets, so I'm like, I don't care, I want to shoot something. Instead of changing my angle, I just flew right at it. We might actually get back to Big Hill. I don't know if I can land this thing in this condition. I'll try. Actually, is my gear all shot? Well, my tail gear is gone. Oh no, wait, the tail gear retracts in the Mustang, right? Does it? I don't know. I thought it should be there. No, there. That's where it is. So maybe. We'll see. Let's just see if we can get there first. Alright, there's Big Hill right there. I'll just hold on for a little bit longer. All right, let's see if the gear is going to come down. Yeah, gear's coming down. Doesn't look shot up. Oh. I don't know though. I'm probably gonna have to glide it for a bit because it's about to dead stick on me. You know what? I'll take that every friggin' time.
Nice.
All right, let's pull off the, get off the runway so we can kill this thing. It needs some new paint and an engine, or at least it's gonna have to be rebuilt. There we go. Runner dry. Well, hell, we made it home. Alright, let me do a quick warm-up in a helicopter, and then we'll jump over to the server and see what's cooking. We made a lot of progress last night, so should be a much smoother sailing tonight, hopefully. Especially because we won't have friggin' rocket artillery sneaking around in gigantic groups across the desert, firing artillery at our bases left and right. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick helicopter warm-up. I'm not going to fly around. I'm just going to do a barrel drill. Make sure my arms are good. We'll just jump in a Huey. If I can do a barrel drill and a Huey, we'll be good. See, where did we leave off last night? I think we had just gotten and secured Hama completely, and November, and India. So, like, the rest of the southern map is, like, open now. Where's my Huey? There we go. Oh my goodness. It's dark. But the sun is bright. Alright, not bad. Yeah, we're good to go. That's pretty good.
Overlord, 1-1, pop-up group, 279-430 at 1,500, cold. Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 066-450 at 7,000 knots. Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 278-430 at 1,500 knots.
Not too shabby. Alright. I'm definitely ready. My arm wasn't even shaky that time. Alright, North Pole, Syria. Mid-late Cold War. North Pole, there we go. Got it? And we've already got people there. Awesome. Here's what we're going to do tonight. Everybody kill everything, capture everything. I'm going to sit here and take credit for all of it. That's the way this works. But I'm putting my DCS through the ringer, though. This is the third map. Loading and unloading new maps. Because the way the engine works, it loads the map into the engine, and then it'll just leave it there until you change maps. Then it's got to unload it and reload it. Oh, no. What happened? Did they really come in and defeat the whole... There's no way they completed that whole map. We were way up here. There's no way they got all the way down. They must have done they did a server wipe and reset, probably because of the rubber banding and stuff. A TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I've never ever used TikTok. Well, shit. I guess we can go to a different North Pole server then. Yeah, Santa must have done a server wipe and reset because there was some bugs going on, so he probably was working on the back end. And I'm not familiar with the two guys that are on here right now. Well, that's a bummer, but that's all right. Yeah, I didn't know he was going to do that. All that work for nothing. That's all right. Well, shoot. I guess it's, oops. Stay checked. Thank you. Oh, let's see what we can do here. I'd like to stick to a North Pole server. That way we can do full logistics and, you know, the realism. Afghanistan, Caucasus. I mean, it looks like Sinai and Syria are the only ones that are really jumping right now. Who's on Sinai? Okay, Throbbing and Clanhammer are on Sinai. I do know them. Dragon Motto and Gurgling Sparrow, I don't know who those are. Oh, maybe we'll just go to Return to Pre-Contact for tonight and just relax and do some killing. Because I don't know which war to even start now. Except Return to Pre-Contact, you don't do any logistics. But you don't always have to do logistics. Yeah. I'm going to jump over on Return to Pre-Contact Syria. Oh, unless anybody's got a preference. It's a fresh war here, too. They've captured a little bit in the north, but that's it. You can still run logistics on these servers, but it's not needed because the warehouses are infinite. And to capture a point, you can put supplies on any helicopter. Oh, those are... that is very interesting. AH-1s. It's my favorite helicopter. Too bad I can't fly it. It's just an NPC. Substation north. Well, okay. Let's just get to it, I guess. Well... Oh shit, they got a bunch of boats too. Alright, well... I guess we can try to kill some boats. God, look at them. They're all destroyers except for the one frig. I mean, I guess we can try a harpoon strike and just see if we get lucky. Increlic. There we go. Yep, let's do a boat strike. Just to see if we can clear out some of the boats. Where's my poon? There we go. Oh, is Cap Arcona in the chat? Under a different name or anything like that? Alright, we should be good. Oh, right in the middle. I guess at least we can choose which runway we want to use. I didn't see an ATIS. I don't think the server has an ATIS. I think you just go and use whatever the hell runway you want. Was that you, Trax, that was talking to me in Discord earlier, and you were in on the Syria Cold War server? Was it like that, a brand new start for you too, earlier? Or is that recent? If that was you. Oh, okay. Give me a second and see. Yeah, it's still all red. There was someone in Discord talking to me earlier wanting to fly tonight, and they said they were going to be on that server, but I didn't see that person on that server. But I can always go back and fly on that server if that's where they want to fly. I'm all good with it. It's all the same to me. But I didn't see him there. I haven't heard back from him, so we'll wait and see. I don't mind starting that war over again. It's just pretty rough when we were like, I don't know, we weren't even halfway through the war yet, but we were pretty deep. Breaking into that northern side is one of the hardest parts. Conquering the island and then getting over to the mainland and getting all the way to Hama. That's like half the battle. What? Not a chance. Very weird. I'm being Eye of Sauron'd by a friendly. Alright, we're just gonna take the active and go. We got some harpoons to shoot. I'm not sure how... I'm so used to the hardcore servers, so I'm just gonna try to fire a harpoon at each of these boats and see if I get lucky. I know in the hardcore servers it would not work. I probably could get the Frigg, but not the destroyers. Oh, that's right, you can do Caesar on the contact servers. Alright, hitting the blower. And we have liftoff. Alright, we need to get above 15,000 feet and get nose on. Boats are basically to the south of us. Let's go ahead and fence in. Start programming some harpoons. Alright, we're all set. See if we can get this destroyer first. Should be straight south of us. Turn our radar over to the ocean and tighten it up. Go out to 80. There's our boat. Okay, so that's the destroyer right there in front of us. That's the first destroyer. Let's get a good lock on him. There's Cap. Hey, it looked like they reset the server we were working on to a fresh start because I think they were working on some bugs, so they had to restart it all to fix on the back end. But if that's where you want to keep flying, I can head over there and we'll restart that war. I didn't see you there. I saw 2 other people I didn't recognize there, and I'm like, oh, I don't think Arcona is there. I'm on return pre-contact Syria right now. It's less hardcore. All right, the bag is empty. Let's lose the bag. We're clean. Yeah, this one's got AMRAMs, and the enemy is not so overpowered and overtuned. The warehouses are all infinite, so you don't have to run supplies. You can deliver supplies to capture points with helicopters, but you can put those supplies on any helicopter. They have no weight, so it's a lot easier, more user-friendly. All right, and 1 harpoon away. And undesignating, going after the next boat. That's the Frigg. Oh, my weapon reverted. You can just use SRS, or if you want to, you can come into my Discord server into a chat channel if that's what you prefer. And harpoon away. Okay, let me disconnect my my SRS.
Howdy.
Radio check.
Hey, loud and clear. You?
Yep, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just kind of probing it. I'm putting 1 harpoon on each of the ships that are nearest, just to see if I can get one of them. I'm so used to the hardcore servers that I don't know if these are going to hit or not. Like the hardcore servers, this would never work.
Okay. Yeah, I was getting my ass handed to me on that. The other one.
All right.
Sorry, Twitch.
That's all 4 harpoons away. RTB.
long while since I've used Heartburn.
Oh, are you Gurgling Sparrow?
Yes.
Okay, so you were on that other server.
I have all kinds of different handles.
I gotcha.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I meant to change that.
Well, anyone else that wants to fly, we're going to be on Return to Pre-Contact Syria. Oh, they're shooting down my harpoon here. They're trying to. Oh wow, it's gonna hit. I got the first destroyer.
All right.
Make sure I don't wreck.
Are you RTB2 in Searlick?
What was that?
Are you RTB2 in Searlick?
Yeah. I'm just taking my time because I'm watching my harpoons.
Later.
Got the frig. If all of these hit, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be another one.
Yeah, on that other server, wow, man. There were 3 of us trying to take out Fulcrums. We could not do it.
Yeah, there's a huge difficulty gap between normal servers and the North Pole servers.
Yeah.
And some of the enemies are so overtuned, they're extremely unrealistic, but that's what makes it challenging.
Yeah.
gonna get it. That's 4 for 4. Holy crap, I just got 4 for 4. There's just one boat left. Look at my friggin' score from one sortie. That is gross.
Inbound.
Altitude. Altitude.
29.76. Runway 05 to pattern altitude.
Rolling into final. Yeah, getting a hat trick on enemy destroyers is a little crazy. They were trying to shoot the harpoon, but they just missed. Alright, gear down, flaps down. We're way too high. Alright, we're on speed, but we're gonna come in, we're gonna run it low for a second. We were a bit above glide slope. I don't want to slam it down, even though it's a Hornet. I just can't bring myself to slam them so much. I'm not the quintessential Navy guy, I guess. All right, on speed, on time. Nice and smooth. Well, do you have a mission you want to do? You got a plan?
I was gonna join you on the harpoons, but it sounds like you cleaned all that up.
Yeah, there's one boat left if you want to go do that. Boat, go for it.
Right. Should I wait for you or just head on in? I
mean,
don't actually really remember how to do harpoons.
I can tell you how if you wanna do it.
Sure, I kind of vaguely remember how to do bearing on launch, but that's about it.
Yeah, just once you get up in the air, go to air to ground mode, master arm on, set your radar to C, so you can see the ocean, and then which would be in the upper left of your radar on your MFD.
Right.
And then on your stores page, go to switch from BOL to RBL, and then choose, RBL, and then choose, let's see, it's medium, and then skim, and then small. And do that for all of your harpoons, and then use your radar to lock the boat. you've got an 80-mile range, so you can just put your radar all the way up to 80 miles, lower the azimuth down, so you've got a good tight, like 20 or 40%, and just fly right at the boat, and you'll see the check mark in your radar, and then you can just put your cursor over it, sensor select to the whatever side you've got your radar on, lock it up. Make sure your RBL is still set on the harpoons, because sometimes when you step through the next harpoon, it diverts back to default.
Oh,
That's how sometimes someone will set up all 4 of their harpoons, and then they'll rip all 4 of them off, and one of them goes at the boat, and the other 3 go off to Antarctica.
I got you.
But yeah, RBL,
Kinda.
which means it's going to fire at whatever you have locked up on your radar, and then medium, which means you got to get above 15,000 feet, because it's going to travel at 15,000 feet. And when it goes terminal, you want it to set to skim, or you can set it up to pop up. Like if you're trying to shoot a boat that might shoot it down, like you've only got 1 boat, so I would suggest doing 4 harpoons and stagger them. 1 skim, 1 pop, 1 skim, 1 pop. That way it's got 2 coming in low and 2 that are going to pop up and try to come from an upper angle.
I got you.
And go for it. And if you don't remember something, just ask me.
Okay.
You've got all the time in the world once you're up
Thanks.
there to set up your weapons.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start running some... I'm going to run some SEAD on Hotel and Basil Al Assad.
Gotcha.
Actually, you know what? Let's just run close air support. All that's there is a
I've got
gecko.
the Apache and the Hind if you feel like doing helicopters as well.
I always feel like doing helicopters.
Alright, just let me know.
Okay, I'm going to take a hog out of Hatay. There's only 1 gecko at Hotel, so it's not worth bringing the Viper out to fire harms.
Oh, well, heck, if you're doing that, I'd rather fly the Hog.
Yeah, capturing Basil Al Assad is always a good idea.
Very central.
Yeah, and it's a main airfield with double runways that has access to the rest of the entire map.
Right.
Oh, it's not letting me spawn.
Oh, I might have taken the spawn point. Let me pull forward.
You'd think it would be able to use one of the 10, not just the 1.
Yeah.
Eagle
My buddy and
Dynamics.
I had the same problem.
Yeah, Eagle Dynamics needs to clean up the spawn, which the dynamic spawn thing is all messed up. Just like it'll always spawn you way far away from the runway.
Right. So obnoxious. It should be empty now. I'm way out on the taxiway.
Nah, it's not letting me yet. Oh, I can't launch from Taft. Aleppo's the nearest place.
I don't know.
I think that did it. Alright, where are we going? Hotel. Oh, they're not numbered on this server. Alright, hotel should be waypoint 11 and Basil's waypoint 12.
Oh, it's one of those servers. They already have it loaded in. Okay.
Well, they've got waypoints pre-briefed. Most servers do. But some of them aren't going to be actually in the pre-briefing, but most of them are going to be on this server. This server is way more user-friendly. Yeah, so we'll have to clear out Hotel and Basel and then launch helicopters from the Tarawa to the south on the coast and take helicopters from the south up the coast to capture.
Nice.
On this server, you just, when you're launching, you just go to logistics and choose load supplies. It doesn't have any weight, so you can do it in any helicopter, even in an Apache.
Oh, okay.
You gotta love these no taxi airfields where you gotta drive down the runway and turn around.
Yeah. Low traffic airfields. Apparently.
I don't know, I've flown at some pretty small airfields and they still had like a taxi cartway you could you could taxi down.
It's a budget airfield.
Yeah, Temu.
Get your Temu runway today.
Alright, I'm taking off from Hatay.
Alright, we'll see if it lets me spawn in now.
Oh, did you despawn?
I did. I didn't have an ECM pod on my wing. Yeah, there
I'm
we go.
airborne.
And right as soon as you took off, wheels off the ground, it let me go.
Okay, Trax, I do see something on the Discord. I can't click on it just yet, but I'll get to it.
So I don't know about you, my lowest waypoint is 51. Is that correct?
Shit, you shouldn't even have that many. That's probably got some of the built-in airfield waypoints.
That just goes from 0 to 51.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
I mean, you could put more in the CDU system.
I don't actually know how to use the CDU on this
Oh.
thing.
Well, I can show you that sometime.
Yeah.
I can do like a 10-minute workshop just so you could use it.
That'd be nice. I kind of stumbled through putting in waypoints once, but I've forgotten a lot in this game.
Yeah, it's super easy in the
Nice.
A10.
Okay.
Okay, I got your tracks. I'm orbiting right above you.
I copy that. Here we go.
Okay, I am heading about 222 straight to the coast at Angels, well, at 5,770 feet.
Copy that.
And I'm going slow. Hey Blitz, this is Syria. At hotel, there is a gecko parked next to some shilkas. That's going to be the first target.
I copy that. How do you turn up your HMD brightness, by the way? Never did figure that out.
Bottom right corner of the MFD. You see the bright button? The rocker up and down.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then there's also the contrast at the bottom left and the adjust at the top left.
That's for your helmet?
Oh, the Jehemics. Coolie hat up
Sorry.
short to select to soy your Jehemics. I'm sorry, I mean down. Coolie hat down short to soy your Jehemics. Once it's soyed, use your DMS up and down.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you can hit to the right to cycle through your profiles, but I would just leave it on profile 1 for most cases.
Gotcha. All right, I'm at 7,000 feet.
Yeah, you should be catching up to me pretty. I can see you behind me, so I'm assuming you see me.
No, I don't.
Okay, flaring. Did you see the flares?
Negative. Oh, yep, there you are.
I was gonna say, I don't see how you can't.
I was looking in the wrong part of the sky.
Yeah, it's easy to do that. It's like trying to find something on the ocean.
Right, right.
It's part of the thing for you should be able to see him in your group.
It's not showing me on HUD.
No, I don't see him on the data link at all, actually, or on the TADs. I think it's something to do with the dynamic spawn.
On your, I walk you through on how to get it pulled up.
Let's see, my group ID is 10.
Oh, I've done this
Pull that
before.
with thing for left side on your TSD on your map.
I got one question.
Yeah, push net.
Bottom right.
Right side, bottom button.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, there we go.
Okay, what's
Group
your group ID?
10.
Okay, what's your own ID?
1.
Okay, on your front control, right above your HUD, type in 2, and then don't push enter, push own ID.
Yeah, alright, there we go. I see you now.
Yep, there you go. I got you.
Sweet.
Okay, you both have the same
Alright.
ID.
Yeah, it defaulted both of us to ID 01.
Yeah. It tends to do that.
Okay, I'm also broadcasting my SPI So you'll
See
be
it.
able to see wherever I have the ground marked. You'll be able to see it in your geomics. All right, heading south.
Man,
Hey, Kosaga, how's it going tonight?
How you doing?
Oh, you know, breathing.
Yeah. Yeah. Only comes a bad thing whenever you actually got to think about it just to do it.
Yep, been there. Okay, I can see the SA-2 launchers, which are dormant, so they don't matter. I'm looking for the Gecko right now. As soon as I have it, I'll set it at SPI.
copy that.
Okay, I just set the Gecko as the target.
Copy that.
Let me know if you've got it, and you can put a Maverick on it.
I don't. Look, there's a way to hook blue speeds, right?
Yes.
Is that, what is that? TMS forward long? Or no, that's only for Ted.
we'll get into that another time.
Yeah.
I've got the Gecko targeted.
There
I'm
you go,
flying
I
right
see
at
it.
it.
Hooked.
Once you hook it, you know, you can use your China hats to slave and deslave just like normal, like anything else.
Yeah. My Maverick isn't locking it yet, but I see it.
Oh no, you got to get way closer. You're gonna have to get with about
Yeah.
8.5 miles probably. I'm gonna run Wild Weasel because it's gonna shoot at us, so I'm gonna dodge its missile while you shoot it in the face.
Alright, what's the range on the Gecko?
More than your Maverick.
Alright, copy that.
It looks like he's not even interested though, so should be able to get an easy shot.
Hope so.
Oh, here we go. Never mind. He's nailing me.
Copy. I'm 17 out.
Oh, I thought you were closer than that.
Nope. 16 and a half now.
All right, I'm orbiting.
Gotcha.
Gecko 7 miles, 17,000 feet.
Seems like I've been fired on by a Gecko farther than that.
11 miles. 9.5. Eight and a half. Still can't get. Oh, there we go. Magnum locked. 7.5. Magnum. Gecko.
Rifle.
Rifle. The other one.
Yeah, Magnum would be for shooting a harm. Shooting at radiation. Okay, I'm pulling off.
I'm breaking off.
Then we've got 2 Shilkas as soon as that gecko pops. You can get the
All weasel for you.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, go ahead and just take care of those Shilkas too. You got your Mavericks ready, go for it.
Right.
I'm waiting for BDA on your gecko shot.
I copy.
Shaq,
Shoot.
you got him.
Sweet. Shilkas are running. Oh, stop running. Come on, man. There we go. All right, and Maverick and rifle Shilka. Rifle Shilka. Breaking off. Splash 1 or Shack 1. Shack 2.
Yeah, Evans, everybody loves the FedEx skin on the hog. It's one of my favorites. Got a FedEx skin for the Viper too, I just usually don't use it.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Shack all 3 launchers. Alright, down there where those Shilkas was, there's just one Uriel truck.
Yeah, I see him.
Looks like somebody already cleared Basil.
Alright,
And-
copy that.
and they're-
We got rockets.
They're in a helicopter too, so I'm assuming they have supplies so they can capture it. I hope so.
That'd be nice. Alright, Ural's out.
Good job, good shots.
Thanks.
I've still got munitions. I'm going to head over the mountain to Substation West, which should be the next waypoint after Basil.
Alright, follow you.
Also, on your TAD, if you coolie hat over to your TAD so that you have it soyed, and then hold your TMS left long, that will turn your SPI on so that you're broadcasting your information back to me on the data link as well.
Oh.
You'll see when you do it that TSB off button at the top right of the TAD will turn green and say on. You can't click on it, you have to use your TMS.
Gotcha.
You're getting it.
Yeah. It's TMS. It's left, correct?
Yeah, TMS left long.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, got it. I kept trying to do it with the TGP Soid. It wasn't working.
Yeah, it's got to be on the
That helps
TAD.
a lot.
What'd you say, Kasago? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Just same thing you said. Left long.
And what's your name? I got a thing in the way. I can't
Kasago.
see it. Oh, Kasago.
Kasago.
Copy that.
There's just a T90 up here, so I'm going to be able to smoke that out super fast. If you want to move on to the factory, that would be great. There's a Gecko there.
Copy that.
So definitely hit the Gecko with a Maverick.
Yeah. Can't figure out which waypoint corresponds to which destination.
Well, look at the name in your HUD.
There's that.
That's just the best way to do it when you're working with the A10. Typing in waypoint numbers and stuff using the CDU is kind of a pain in the ass. It's easier just to cycle.
I gotcha. You're thinking of hitting Abu al Duhur? Or, oh no, this one right there.
There's a factory in between.
Yeah.
Abu al Dahir is a great target, but factory's closer and there's other people coming in from the north.
Yeah, there are dangerous things there too, so.
Yeah, and there's a Sam, the Gecko there at factory needs to be taken care of. Always first priority, Sam's. Rifle T90. All right, substation clear. Okay, I've got factory set. I can see the gecko right here. Do you want me to mark it for you, or you got it?
I think maybe I see it.
I just said it.
Copy. It's on the other side. Okay. It's locking me. You go ahead and take the shot if you got it.
I'm too far away.
I see him.
There's a fan song out here in front of us, an SA2 somewhere. It's at India. We're gonna have to do C at India. We might not be able to get close enough to factory. If this thing shoots at me, I'm gonna have to go defensive. If the fan song shoots at you, just get directly down on the ground extremely fast. They can't track you when you're right on the surface of the ground. SA2s can't track low-flying targets very well.
I gotcha.
Working on your fan song.
Thank you. I have a shot on the gecko. Rifle.
Copy. See the launch.
I launched on everything right around the gecko.
Fan song fired.
It's not on me.
I'm going defensive. I got all 6 of my Mavericks off, or 5 of my Mavericks off.
Pull up, pull up.
Actually, it might have been on me.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Alright, defeated.
Okay, my Mavericks just connected and killed everything. There's still stuff there, but all my Mavericks hit. That
Come on, fan song.
Alright, Arc. Fire at your discretion at all targets at factory.
Copy.
There's probably a man pad in there, so be careful though.
Copy that. Or copy that.
Just assume there's always a man pad.
There's always a man pad. It's Schrodinger's man pad. Shack. Very nice.
Fan song search, track radar.
Yep, RWR silent. Awesome.
About to interdict that negative sign coming toward you guys.
Copy. I was just wondering about that.
Yeah, he's burning right for us.
going STT to see if I can get a flare off. Box three.
Yeah, he didn't like that. He's pulling off immediately. Might have to push him now. Two T90s. Okay, I'm rolling in for a bomb run on one of the T90s.
Getting spiked. Might
Yeah,
be
it's that
29.
Fulcrum again.
Box three.
Silent.
Pull up. Pull up.
Pickle T90.
Copy. Trying to clean up these BTRs.
Shack. Tonight, DMC, we are on Return to Pre-Contact Syria. A little bit lighter of a server than what we've been on. A little less hardcore tonight.
Big as number.
Congrats. Well done.
That's not going to work very well.
It's doing a little bit.
I've got another
It's tickling
GBU.
him.
I've got another GBU 12 loaded up.
I got a lot closer than I realized.
Yeah, don't get target fixated. I'm coming around for another
An
bomb.
SA-15 at India, by the way.
There's a gauntlet. Where's it at?
Really?
It's at India.
Okay. All right, starting a bomb run. Pickle. Yep, take it easy, Trax. Have a good night. Shack.
We got about 5 more minutes on station before I go to RTB for fuel.
I've got one more GBU 12 I want to spend before, and then I'll probably RTB as well before it gets too hot. We should be able to finish this place. Oh yeah, there's just one truck yet left.
Yeah, I see him.
Hey, let me drop my bomb on him so I don't have to fly all trimmed out.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Alright, rolling in on the truck. I guess we can RTB to... Did they capture Basil yet?
Black Hawk getting ready to land there.
Okay, we can RTB to Basil then.
B.
Should be waypoint 12 in your CDU.
All of my waypoints start at 51.
What?
Yeah, it goes from 0, my initial position, to 51, which is Pate.
That's weird. Are you just soy your HUD and then use your DMS up and down to cycle?
Yeah, I am.
So from your initial, you're hitting down, I assume, instead of up?
From my initial, I go up, and it goes from 0 to 51. If I go down, it's 2049 bullseye.
That's weird. Why would it go to 51?
I have no idea, man.
You sure that's not
I have no
miles?
idea.
Sure that's not 51 miles to the target?
Yeah, it's waypoint 51.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was trying to mention that earlier. But I didn't really know what was going on. Wait, that's Beirut.
On your right hip, near your CDU, you
Yeah.
have it set to waypoint or mark point.
Oh.
It should be on mission.
My steer point's set to session.
It should be to mission.
Okay. Or mission, rather, yeah.
Yeah, your steer point should be on mission and your page should just be on other.
Yep, it is. I'm not sure why it's reading like that.
Turn right 271.
271, I copy.
You don't want to get much closer to India with that SA-15 still there.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
There is a hip heading for Basil over the mountain. I'm going to intercept it.
I found the mark, or waypoint.
Okay. You got a K-50 south of that, so don't push much farther south after you hit it.
Copy.
Sweet.
Oh, surprisingly, the K-50 does not have air-to-air.
It doesn't have Iglas?
No.
Oh, that's perky. I kind of like that. I think I might go shoot it in the face.
Free helicopter.
Not exactly. They can still get you. An NPC can still
Yeah,
get
they're
you with a
gone.
Vicar. No, I was thinking a laser guided
They're-
Vicar.
Oh, that too, yeah, the Vickers.
I mean, it has the rockets.
They are snipers with the gun, too.
Not as bad as the Mi-28 November.
Well, yeah, the Havocs are
Yeah.
friggin' nuts.
These things are terrifying.
MiG-23 is getting ready to take off from Hama. They're going to be looking right at you.
Yeah, I'm down an engine. It's the price I pay for target fixating.
Yeah, that'll get you every time.
Oh. Hard spike from MiG-29.
I already
And
got
there's
the
some
pull out
left.
on him.
Very nice.
Okay, I hit that Mi-8 with a bunch of 30 mil. It shouldn't survive, but it looks like it's surviving. I saw its rotor blade fly off. I literally saw a rotor blade fly off, and it's like, yeah, it's just a flesh wound.
They vibrate a lot and still manage to land.
Hold down.
Nice. Thank you. He was
Pull
looking
up,
at me funny.
pull up.
Oh, I just sniped him.
Nice.
Little 30 mil burst, and it all hit him in the face. He just exploded.
30 mils are so satisfying.
Especially from the A10.
Oh yeah.
Normal 30 mils are mean, but the GAU 8 30 mil is a whole different sport.
Yeah.
Right, I'm RTB to Basil.
Yeah, it shows green smoke. It must be good.
Green smoke is where you pick up CTLD stuff with a helicopter. On these servers, you have to get close to the green smoke to load troops and stuff.
That makes sense. But I'm gonna pretend like it means it's ours now.
Well, it kind of does.
Oh, that's true. I guess.
You wouldn't.
Never
It
mind.
wouldn't have green smoke if we didn't own it.
Five left or right?
I'm trying to stay aloft. Let me check.
You're coming in from south and heading north. You got right or
Yeah.
left? Doesn't matter which.
I'll take left. Three, 5 left.
Just need to know because I'm also inbound.
Copy.
I'm gonna enter the stack on the right base, and I will orbit.
Go ahead and set up the line by the time you do, I'll be on the ground. I'm low fuel.
Yep, just go straight in.
There's an AN-26 doing something over here.
Yeah. He's circling. He's gonna go around, do 2 more circles before he comes down.
Gotcha.
Go right. I'm gonna take left since I'm already on the outside.
Copy right.
I'm gonna take some medicine and watch.
Copy that.
Hey Vic, what's going on?
I see it there.
Copy.
Awesome. All right, I'm transitioning to the right base downwind.
Heel down.
Very nice. Wheels down.
Four air, one helo, two sand, three dudes.
Very nice.
Nice.
And
Two left, or 3-5 left clear, crossing 5 right. 3-5 right.
Coming in on 3-5 right.
turn left here. Are these airfields stocked already?
You don't have to stock them on this server.
Very nice. Then I'm just gonna respawn instead of repairing.
Altitude, altitude.
Short final.
Almost got the marker.
Yeah, I was close.
Nice touch.
I
You
tend.
had your speed brake out the whole way down.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's easier to thrust
the,
into it.
Yeah, I used to do that until I finally set up my vibration for my throttles, the Wind Wing, the TDX one, so it has a vibration. I set that just for speed brake on my right one. Only vibrates when my throttles, or my speed brake's out, and then my left throttle vibrates when my gear's down.
Oh, I left the speed brake out on the A10 on purpose.
No.
The one I do on accident is when I'm doing a bunch of SEAT strikes with the Viper, half the time I'll leave my speed brake out when I'm taking not back off.
Yeah. That's why I did it, because I kept taking off with the 18 with my the hunt.
Oh god, with the butt flap all the way up?
Yeah.
Just tell people it generates more lift by pushing your ass down.
It's like an extra elevator.
Think about it, as big as that thing is, you would think it would slow you down a lot faster than it does.
Yeah, except for the Hornet's just a big fat girl. Hornet carries a lot of momentum. Alright, looks like we need... Well, we need to capture Abu al-Dahir, and we need to start putting SEAD strikes onto India. You said there's just one Tor Gauntlet left there?
Yes, but they're getting ready to get rearmed.
Oh, and there's also a Gecko there too, so yeah, it needs an actual
Yeah,
full...
track radar, it's been rearmed once already. Track and search are back up.
Okay.
I'll bring up Seed and hit him.
Okay.
What is pinging me?
Is that an F-15 or a Gecko, SA-15?
That is,
Yes.
Kosago.
SA-15 is lower than me. It's not going to be able to...
And
Yeah,
Capicron.
PCS shenanigans though. Sometimes they can see through hills.
Oh, big time. Yeah, the enemies can see through the ground. They're also clairvoyant. They know when you drop a bomb from 20,000 feet, so they start running.
Oh no!
On the hardcore servers, like the North Pole servers, I just almost stopped using JDAMs completely because you'll drop a JDAM from like 25,000 feet, and they'll just magically know it and move.
They can see. They're looking.
They can smell you coming. They're like, ah, infidels in their beef and pork.
Look, that's actually Springfield 1-2 all the way up north by the tanker that was locking us. Locking me.
Oh, was that the friendly was doing that to me earlier too?
Yeah, there's two 15Cs up there.
They got
Maybe
a
they're new.
buckshot infection in their
Factory's
elbow.
about to get retaken, and India's about to get rearmed again, so I'm going to bring full seed load out, run out, do that, and come right back.
Yeah, my waypoints are still weird. It goes from 0 to 51.
It's probably just a bug. Sometimes when you spawn aircraft in on dynamic spawns, weird shit happens. It does happen.
Nice.
My DCS locked up. I've got the white screen. Application not responding.
Ew. Any waypoint for your factory?
I think it was 13, maybe. No, wait. Factory was 22.
22.
It'll be like 73, hopefully. Mars Ruhail. Nope.
I think I'm gonna.
And it's just labeled factory, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to restart my DCS.
Tragic. On my end, you're playing ads anyhow.
Hey, if I play 1,000 ads to 1,000 people, I will make 15 cents this month. But from what I hear, if I put a blow up pool in my living room and take my tits out,
Yeah, man, I'd pay to see that.
I get all kinds of money then, apparently.
Goons throwing money at you.
That's okay. I don't stream for the money. I do it for love of the game. I actually made more money on Twitch a while back when I had way less people that watch.
Really?
Oh yeah, the ad revenue's gone to shit.
Huh. I keep trying to stream Twitch, but everything I stream has one bug or another, so I kind of gave up. The last one was the Error 1000. I couldn't fix it, and I gave up.
Picking up 1-8.
Hey Army Dog, how's it going tonight?
Copy that.
All right, can the stream see the feed now? Is it back? Okay. Turn off my SRS so it stops trying to launch SRS. All right, loading back in.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you doing this evening?
You took off on the short stretch here? Yeah.
I took off on the one you landed on, so when I left.
Man, I'm gonna have to taxi. Well, maybe I have enough runway. Never mind.
If you have it bound, don't throw. If you need to get more speed, pull your flaps and throw your flaps down right before takeoff. Your flaps create a lot of drag.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna finish off that boat.
Good, my headset's about to die.
Oh, the good old VR headset?
No, my ears, my audio. Plug it in.
Okay, I'm gonna fly from Incrlik back down to Basel, and on the way I'm gonna kill that last boat so the ocean's clear.
There you go. Thank you for your sacrifice.
We'll do a pop skim. Poon launch. Doing some poonin'.
Oh, nice. I put captivating lens on this. This could be really helpful.
Aw, I've lost my gigantic score.
Tragic. They
Yeah.
took it away because you DC'd?
Yeah, it put me back to 0.
That's nonsense.
It doesn't really matter. It's just funny. Everyone's got like 100 points and 80 points, and I had like 6,000 something points.
Earning your paycheck.
Yeah, that's how we do war now. It's a point system.
As if pilots weren't already competitive enough.
No, that's just straight up dick measuring.
Oh, good.
All right, here we go.
And that MiG-29 back here. Leave me alone.
All right, let's get a generic heading. 201 and climb up to 20,000 feet. Piece of cake. Get ready to drop the bag. Alright, bag is empty. Coming out of blower. Alright, we're hunting boats. Oh, good hits on India. Looks like the fan song is silenced, the Tor Gauntlet is silenced, just the geckos left.
Nice.
Hama has a Tunguska and a gecko. Factory has an old rusted out truck and 4 assholes smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, probably some asshole with a stick down there too.
Probably, there always is. Usually somebody's Dodge with a giant machine gun mounted in the back and one dude with an Igla.
You guys see that thing about the guy who sold his plumber's truck and it showed up in like Syria or someplace
That happens.
with a terrorist 20 mil cow or a 20 mil gun on it?
Yeah, there's a lot of Zeus and a lot of Dishka and cords that wind up in the back of shitty old trucks.
Just cracks me up. It says Mark's Plumbing.
That's their tank.
Gun on it.
Alright, I got the boat locked. We don't got a fire yet though. We're flying to Basel anyway, which is a little ways away. Actually, it's not that far. The Rizki. This boat's gonna get smoked. Oh yeah. Say goodbye to that boat. It's not gonna make it. Alright, 4 harpoons away. I'm heading for Basel. Alright, Basil.
Laser.
Alright, 354. So they're just cruising right now, but when they get close to where that boat is, they'll turn their seeker on. And you'll know they've got their target locked when they go terminal, so they'll shoot down to the surface of the water. Nice pile of death. Man, we still got all that fuel. Oh, we still got to capture a hotel. Figured they would have captured that by now. Friggin' Ark cleared that out like 30, 45 minutes ago.
Apparently not.
Although it would be kind of funny if an enemy hip actually snuck all the way over the mountain and then spawned some SAMs right behind us there. I'll do that in a second. As soon as I land, after I kill this boat and land, I'll grab a helicopter and go capture it real quick. Alright, we're descending. Go harpoons! Here we go, they're going terminal. They've got their target. So I programmed these ones to... There's 4 missiles coming in. One of them is 2 of them are skim and 2 of them are pop-up. So that'll give us a greater chance of them defeating the defenses of the destroyer. 2 of the missiles will stay on the surface of the ocean, and 2 of them will get close and then pop up and then come back down. Oh, let's level off. Slow down. There's the boat. See how fast those missiles are moving.
Factory is clear now.
Sweet. Did you just drop one bomb right in the middle of them?
No. Kept getting harassed by a MiG, so I used rockets and guns. Mostly guns.
Boat's going down. It ate all 4 harpoons.
No kill like overkill.
That's not overkill.
For what is it?
A destroyer?
Oh. Yeah.
It says right in the contract you don't get paid more money for bringing stuff back.
Nope.
Right after the part where it says put the pointy end of the missile into the bad guy. There's a lot of shit going on down there. Basil got busy, didn't it?
Yeah, everybody started moving in there.
Coming in on 34 left, or 35 left.
Altitude. Altitude.
Had to bleed a little extra. On long final for 35 left. All right, we're on speed. And we are on time. Piece of cake. We'll have to tell the boat to move up into Echo Bay so that we got a friendly boat in the neutral waters now. We'll do that really quick, and then we're going to transition to a helicopter to go capture hotel, unless something's already going. Nope, nothing's going. That's weird. Should have sent an NPC by now.
Nice.
Alright, let's send a boat. Where is it's a specific boat we can send? It's not the Burks. There it is. The Comb, the Frigg. Set path, right out there. And haul some ass. Alright, let's, we need to capture hotel. Doesn't really matter what we take.
Hey, don't forget there's an SA-8 there.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. The SA-2 appears to be all dead.
Yeah, it's you go from the SA-2 up and right to the other side of the zone.
I'm trying.
All right, what helicopter do we want to take?
Thinking it's the new
Let's just
thing.
take a Chinook. I've been practicing. Might as well just keep going with it and get better. Spawn hot. We don't need all that friggin' fuel.
Searching.
All right, we're ready to go. Oh, we don't even have any obstructions either. Good. We can just go.
Fab. 8 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 8 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 8 o'clock. Searching. Rolling. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, I'm on my way to hotel to capture that one real quick. Alright, just a hop, skip, and a jump. Server roll over to the next day in 20 minutes.
Back on it.
How are you doing?
Not find this SA8.
Well, there's a Shilka, a Zeus 57, a truck, and then the Gecko's right in the middle of them. So
Yeah.
zoom out a little bit and switch over to your FLIR on white hot and look for the glowing units, and then zoom in is the best way.
I did all that. I still can't figure out where it is.
If you have to, reslave it to the center of that point.
I don't have a waypoint for it, or if I do, it's in the hundreds.
Oh. It's definitely an art form, you know, getting your sensors on targets.
Right.
The more you do it, the better you'll get at it.
I keep finding this destroyed SA2 site. I can't find it.
Well, the SA2 site that's smoldering, that still has some stuff there, it's
Yeah.
from where the angle you're at, it's right behind it a ways.
I know. I know. It should be so much easier to find.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? I just found it. What's that?
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock.
That's why it's good to fly A-10s in pairs so that you can share your speeds back and forth if someone can't find something. Two eyes are better than one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Some kind of village is what I'm looking
And then if something is extremely dangerous, you can just talk your partner into doing it for you.
for. Or just kill it for me. That'd be easier. You got really far off.
We're gonna have
Did
to.
you hit it, Kasago?
Yep.
It's dead. Alright, I won't worry about it anymore then.
No, keep trying to find it.
Right.
Fixed wing.
Just gonna let me sit here and search forever.
Well, you should be able to see it now if it's a big explosion and it's on fire.
Yeah, I saw the smoke. And I was like, oh, that must be it. You are being tracked by a Zeus or a Shilka.
Right now the mission is just winning the war. I am capturing Hotel. We cleared this place out earlier.
I was watching you fly around.
I also just got done clearing out the enemy boats. Right now they're working on India and Hama. You can see all the action going on there. And right now I'm just transporting to capture this zone before the server rolls over to the next day.
Alright, rifle, Shilka.
Yeah, if you guys can finish clearing out India before the server rolls over, then it might stay clear. But if it's still red and it rolls over the next day, it might respawn a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's find a landing spot. Over here in these fields should be good.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, you got it. At least you know where the SA2 stuff was, so you can go kill all that.
Right. Well, I did know where it was.
Oh, come on, man.
Rifle, small truck.
land right over there in that field.
Pulling in on bigger truck.
Hey, Bigfoot, how's it going?
Those rockets. Never mind. Sago, if you have shots on any of these, go for it.
All right, hotel is captured.
All right.
Rolling. 8 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 8 o'clock.
Oh, it looks like you guys captured Hama too. So but now we've got that runway.
Searching.
Rifle.
All right, so when the day comes back, we need to finish off India if it's still there, and then we'll start pushing up in the south. Piece of cake.
You should see fire down there where the safe side is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, California, how's it going?
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
10 minutes.
I think we got this. Shots.
Blackhawk.
Alright, check 2 Volkovs, get spiked by
9
something.
o'clock. Tracking. Gun. 12 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 12 o'clock.
Oh, it's
Searching.
those
Gun.
F-15s again.
7 o'clock. Searching. Gun.
Yeah, those friendly F-15s that just nail you left and right.
9 o'clock. Tracking.
Yeah, I got my IFF on and everything. Come on, guys.
Fam. 12 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 12 o'clock. Searching. Fam. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, looks like India's
Work
well.
south down to Hama and land down there to get your points.
Alright, man. Tomcat?
Yep, hostile.
Oh, he's not friendly. Nice.
Yeah, there's hostile Tomcats.
It's straight south.
Gun. Cover
Working on it.
Searching. Fan. Cover searching.
At least I've got a waypoint for Hama.
Cover searching. Fan. Cover searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fan. Cover searching. Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
I think Hama has numbers on the runway.
6 o'clock. Searching.
I'm landing east to west.
It looks like you're the only one in the airspace, so
Sweet. Alright.
you should be clear.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
5
Fixed wing.
minutes.
8 o'clock. Searching.
If you can land quick enough and slow down quick enough, you'll get the credits.
Searching.
I think I can.
Fan. 12 o'clock.
I haven't even looked at the budget. There's probably plenty of credits. Yeah, there's a decent amount. It won't be a big deal if you don't cash them in. I'm not going to make it back to Basel.
Sad.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Fixed wing. 2
There's
o'clock.
touchdown.
Searching.
I think I got my quick points. There we go.
Searching.
Yep, you got it. Alright, I'm jumping off the server before it rolls over. And I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom, and then, Ark, if you want to, let's do a quick workshop on the CDU stuff.
Okay, yeah. When we spawn back in.
No, I'm going to jump into my private server, and you can watch the screen while I explain it.
Copy that.
That way you can see what I'm doing while I'm explaining it. The double visual kind of helps.
It does.
But give me a second, I gotta use the restroom.
Have a good time. Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna throw an A10 up in the air really quick. Hey, at least now you know how to utilize the data link a little bit more.
Yeah, I've practiced it with other people before, but I don't know, I just haven't used it since then.
Yeah, if you don't ever mess with it, it's easy to forget stuff unless you've drilled it down pretty good.
Yeah.
I landed with a minute to go.
Nice.
4 air, 5 vehicles.
Very nice.
And air kills. Not bad.
Which is
And I get to keep flying.
And
Once
you
I
get to
get
keep
shot
flying.
down in an aircraft, I don't fly it for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's your rule?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gives you some stakes.
And air to air kills. And no deaths, so I'm
Always nice.
Solid.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Crap. Almost ready.
See it?
You can see the stream now?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to put a lightning pod on here really quick.
Gotcha.
I have no
What was I gonna say?
I have no waypoints pre-programmed into this jet. So there's nothing in the CDU.
Copy.
So you see the 51, these are the pre-programmed ones that are just on the map automatically.
Yeah.
So the reason you were going to 51 right away is because you had no waypoints.
Right. I figured that I'd use the ones on the map. I thought it was like you said that the server provided waypoints.
It should have, but for some reason you bugged and it didn't give them to you. But I'm going to show you how to make them really quick. So on your CDU, for the most part, don't worry about your dials right here. Leave it in other and leave this one in mission most of the time.
Okay.
So if you want to make a waypoint, like let's say there's something here, so you can just hold down your hold down your alt click and get a GPS. Alright, now this is your waypoint screen. It should be defaulted on, but if it's not, like if you're back here or anywhere else, you can just hit the WP button right here and then go to waypoint and it goes right back to that page. Don't worry about all the other pages, just worry about this waypoint page. And then just take your decimal minutes right here and punch them in 4452626, so that's the north, and punch it into the north. And then for the east, start with a 0 and then put in the rest, 4016. Whoops. 4016128, and enter into the east. So now that is a waypoint, except I forgot to hit the correct button first. I just made that the initial. Forget everything I just said. So first, to make a new waypoint, because we're not going to use the initial, see this button right here that has a question mark and a 1? If you click that, it's going to automatically go to the first MSN waypoint, which is a null point in the CDU's memory bank. So now you would put in the coordinates 4452626 north, and then 0401612 east, and then if you know what it is there or you think it might be something, we'll just say tower. You don't have to do this part, but tower, and then pump it into the MSN. So now it's tower. Now don't hit this button again, because when you hit this button, it preps the CDU for the next piece of information. So when you hit it, it creates a waypoint with no information. So don't hit that until you're ready to put information in. So now we zone back out, and now when we scroll the waypoints up on the HUD, see how it went to tower? And then once you have a waypoint, you can bring up your targeting pod.
Yeah, you can now slave.
Yeah, soy it, and then you can slave it to that new waypoint, and there's the tower right there.
I gotcha. See, okay.
So
I
now,
can do that.
right? So now, just to see it again, so there's tower 1. Let's grab this one. So now we're going to go ahead and hit the 2 now, and it went to MSN 002, and we're going to put in this one 4451670 into the north, and then 0. Remember, whenever you're doing east on these older CDUs, you have to put a 0 in as a placeholder when you go east, or else it won't go into the memory bank. So 04001 746, and pop it into east. You can see it. You can also double check when you put that in. It should know what the elevation is by GPS, and you can reference the 432 right here just to make sure. And
Altitude,
then, and then we can just say, you know, this is. It can't be the same name, but we can go tower 2, or 2 or 2. I don't give a shit, and then pump it in there. And now you can soy the HUD and cycle waypoints, and now you've got the other one that we just created. You can see it's right down there, and also you notice the targeting pod automatically slewed to that.
Okay. Quality of life.
And it's just doing that because I have the HUD soyed, so the targeting pod is going to follow the waypoint because that's where it's slaved to right now. Now the other thing you can do, so that's waypoints, piece of cake. Now you can make waypoints all day long. Another cool thing you can do is, I'm sure you know how to do this, but soy your Jehemics. So coolie hat down short. And you can see you got the soy on the JHEMIX. Now you can pull the box, which is the reticle right here, off of it using your slew. And from there you can make it a SPI by hitting your TMS up long, just like you would any other time, and that's going to set that as your SPI. So if there was something there, so now we have a SPI right there, so now we can turn on the targeting pod, soy it, slew it, and now the targeting pod is looking right there. So if there was something there, you can just look at it, soy your JHEMIX, and pull the box.
Yeah.
And to get it back, so now you don't want to use that anymore, and it's not a waypoint, just soy the JHEMIX again, and hit your China hat back short. And that'll put it right back onto your JHEMIX.
Cool.
The other thing you can do is if you don't have time to slew targeting pods because you're going somewhere else to kill something, but you think there was something down there in that village or something, you can just look down with your JHEMIX soyed and hit your TMS right short. And that puts a mark point on the ground. So you can see it's mark A. Once you make these, you can't delete them, so don't make 1,000 of them, but you've got plenty. On a mission, you can use them pretty easily. So there's a mark point. So later on down the road, what you can do is come down here to your CDU, and you're going to change it from mission to mark. And once you select it over to mark, the CDU is now referencing all your mark points and not your waypoints. So you can see we have mark 1 right there. And the mark 1 is now the mark A is a SPI. So if you made more of those, like there's a mark there, there's a mark there, there's a mark there. So now you can just cycle these marks like you would waypoints by soying the HUD and then cycling them. And you can see it makes them all a SPI just like a waypoint. So a mark point is a secondary waypoint that you can make on the fly.
That's beautiful.
It's super easy. You want to go back to your mission and do waypoints, you just come down here, put your CDU back to mission, and now you're back on waypoints. And the mark points are just there.
Okay. Awesome.
So when you're flying around and you can't find a target, you know, you can look out with your JHEMIX and use your eyeballs, and you can pull a box and make it a SPI, or you can make a mark point and reference it later.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to do the mark points before.
Well, a lot of people don't use that stuff because they learn one thing and it just works, so they don't get deeper. But mark points are definitely useful. And knowing how to make waypoints in your CDU is extremely, important.
Oh yeah, man. I was so handicapped by that.
That's it though. Just that.
Cool.
That is your waypoint creating button right there. The question mark. Just don't hit it until you're ready to use it, or else you're going to accidentally fill your CDU up with blank waypoints.
Yeah, let's not do that. Waypoints to nowhere.
Yeah, well, there'll be waypoints to whatever the last waypoint was you made. So if you put in a GPS coordinate and then make it a waypoint there, and then you hit the button again, but don't put new information in, they're just stacked on each other.
Gross.
So there you go. Now you can make waypoints and mark points.
Thanks.
And remember, the China hat short de-slaves things, so if you have your JHEMIX selected, it puts the SPI you made it with your JHEMIX back onto your JHEMIX.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to your soy on your HUD, you can see you don't have your box right here. So you hit China hat aft short on that, and that'll put the box back on your HUD too. Because if you use the box on the JHEMIX, it also removes it from the HUD. So you got to hit that China hat back short on both things to get your box on your helmet and on your HUD back. Also, old school, before there was the target, the thing. When you didn't have a JHEMIX, this is actually how you made your SPIs with an A10 before they had the JHEMIX. That box on the HUD with the HUD soyed, just use your slew, and there you go. That is a box. And you can put it on the ground right there where you see something and TMS forward long and turn it into a SPI, just like that.
You using it like you do that?
Yeah. See, I have the HUD soyed, and I just moved it. I just slewed it right out of the flight vector and put it on the ground and then made it into a SPI. And if I want it back, the HUD is soyed, and I just hit the China hat back short, pop it right back up.
Beautiful. Okay.
It's the same as with the Jehemix. If the Jehemix is soyed, then the box comes off the Jehemix. If the HUD is soyed, then the box comes off the HUD.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
It's quite literally the easiest aircraft to get your sensors onto the ground with.
Yeah, provided you know all the hats and stuff.
Right, but just using them, well, it'll be second nature after a while. It just takes usage.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is, just TMS forward long to make SPs, TMS right short to make mark points, and then China hat forward long to slave, and China hat short aft to deslave. And I guess you can call it the bore sight. Same with your Mavericks. If your Mavericks are selected and you fire one Maverick and the next one auto speeds onto that point again, and you start flying away and it starts gimbal rolling the Maverick, if you still have the Maverick selected, just hit your China hat aft short and it'll re-bore sight it.
Okay, yeah, okay. I gotcha. Aft short. I have like the quick hat cheat sheet on my other screen here, but
yeah, that has all the correct information, but it's kind of splattered in there, and it can be hard to kind of absorb it when you're just looking at it.
you just sit there like,
I've got the same thing in my kneeboard, just when I'm trying to, because I just do things, and sometimes I have to look up exactly what it's called, because I just do the shit.
Right.
So I've got it right here.
For all the names.
Yeah, because you've got all the commands for the HOTAS, then the throttle, and all the commands for the stick.
Right.
And it's just confusing because depending on what you have soyed, the button does something different for every fucking function. So it can be kind of confusing, except once you've done it for a while, it's actually not that confusing at all because a lot of it's very similar in function.
Gotcha.
Alright, there you go. Start practicing. Grab A10s and start planning your own missions by making waypoints, and you'll get the hang of it pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yep.
Especially since I'm seeing an ad for you instead of your jet.
Yeah, I wish I could control that stuff, but...
Whatever.
Well, it just seems like every time something cool is getting ready to happen, that's when a fucking ad starts playing. Like right when I pull like a kick-ass hammerhead and get right behind the enemy and shoot him in the face, it was like they were watching a friggin' Viagra commercial the whole time.
Did you see that, chat? No.
Yeah, they're like, I'm like,
I know where to buy Viagra though.
yeah, I'm like, holy shit, that was awesome, and the chat's like, yeah, my dick got hard, but not for that reason.
Sorry, boys.
All right, I'm gonna call it here for myself though.
Yeah.
I'm getting real nauseous. I already had to run to the restroom to see if I was gonna yak.
Ew.
It's okay, it just happens. My medicine sometimes makes my stomach upset.
Sorry to hear that.
That's all right. But I am gonna call the stream a little early tonight so I can chill out.
Sweet. Well, thanks for flying with me. Thanks for showing me what to do.
Yeah, no problem. You're always welcome to come back. Kosago, good flying.
Oh yeah, like that. Been a hot minute, but
Yep, always welcome. Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry the stream is not quite as long as normal, but I am really, really beat, and I don't feel very good, so I'd rather chill out a little bit than risk getting sicker. Let me see who's flying, and I will raid you guys over somewhere. And I hope everybody learned something about the A10. Yay! Does SRS work for A10C? Yeah, of course. SRS works for whatever the hell you're flying. The SRS is completely separate. It's integrated into the system, sort of. Like when you change your radios in the game, it does change the radios on SRS, but even if it didn't on like Flaming Cliff stuff, you can still do it right there on SRS as well. So it works for whatever. Except we're not using SRS tonight. Everybody's in my Discord using the chat function there so that we're not flooding SRS with us talking. Oh, there was an issue with it? When did that happen? I don't always use SRS, but I don't remember having an issue with it with the A10.
Saga, how long you been flying?
Oh, he just left.
Oh, I thought that was you that just left.
No, I'm still getting ready to... I gotta raid the people over somewhere and all that.
Yeah. Send them somewhere else fun.
Okay, I got a raid up for Oh My Favorite TV. I will see everybody later. Again, thanks for hanging out, and sorry it being a short stream. YouTube people, thanks for hanging out. I will be in the Discord for a few more hours, probably chilling out. If you need me, that's where to find me. Have a good night.